Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you guys this little travel kit I put together. I put two of them together, one for Jack, one for Liam. The two little ones, the big one, the teenager, I just threw some crossword puzzles and some snacks in his travel bag. And he will do, probably more than likely, he'll be on his phone or his tablet the whole time, the whole car ride. So there's really no point in me taking the time to set something up like this for him because he's a teenager. But this one is the little ones. And Liam and Jack's are pretty similar. So I got this file folder at Dollar Tree. And I really like that it kind of expands a little bit. So I pretty much was able to get all of their little activity things wrapped up into this one file pocket. And then of course when we're done, I'll either, depends on how tore up they got. This side is not really that sturdy of a material, so if it gets tore up, I won't get my feelings hurt about having to throw it away. If it doesn't get tore up, then I will either put it back and use it for the next time we travel, or I will use it as storage with like stickers or papers or something in my craft space. So let me pull out what I got in here, and then that way you guys can see how I got it set up. So the first thing that's in here is that I found, this is actually not Liam's, this is actually Jack's. But I have the trains in here like it's Jack's. This bag actually goes in this one. Is that right? Yeah. The first thing I have in here are these. I picked up these two at Goodwill and they were 59 cents. So I had already had these two in there that I had gotten at Dollar Tree, but because I found these for 59 cents, I just threw them in there too. So he has 4, Liam only has 3. So this one's a little bit thicker folder than Liam's is, but that's okay. In this bag, this is just one of them zipper bags you get at Dollar Tree as well. He's got a box of crayons in here and then some dry erase markers in here because I purchased this little, I'll show you here in a second. I just have a coloring book, and then I got that at Dollar Tree too. I got these two, came in a kit at Dollar Tree. So this is like a little activity coloring book. And then this one is just a coloring book, I do believe. And it's kind of thin, but it's springtime, so I thought that'd be nice. And then I have this Draw a Picture, which is the dry erase board. And you flip it over here, and it's got Hangman. Just a little spot that you can draw a picture. It's got Tic Tac Toe and connect the dots. And that's the reason why them dry erase markers are in there, in the crayon bag. And then inside this, I put this little Tic Tac Toe game I had gotten at Dollar General. And the reason why I put it in here is so that whenever they're playing with it and they get done, they can put the little pieces in this zipper pouch so they don't get lost. And then I found these also at Dollar Tree. And this is a magnetic Tic Tac Toe game. And it has inside here, this is a zipper pouch. I opened it because I fully anticipated having to take the little checker pieces and putting them in a Ziploc bag so they didn't get lost. But in fact, this is a zipper pouch, so I just left it in there. And it comes with the little pieces, which will break apart as we're doing it. But it's magnetic. So as you can see there, they'll just sit right on the board, which is also magnetic. I thought these were really cool for $1. And like I said, if they get destroyed or something like that, then I won't be hurt about throwing it away, or if we end up losing pieces or whatever, which is quite possible. So I just left it in here. I left everything intact. As we're going down the road, we can take those apart, and then we can put it back in this zipper pouch here so that, you know, the pieces don't get lost. And it all fits back into the little fancy pocket, our file folder here. Everything fits nicely in there. It is a snug little snap. But more so on this one because there are 4 of these little play packs. Let's see if I can stagger them a little bit and maybe it won't be so thick. And then the little crayons just go right in the front there. And then you just put it back together. These are a little bit different than the ones that I had, last year when we went down to Alabama. Obviously Alabama was about a 12-hour car ride for us. And, there was a lot more things because I needed more things to keep the kids active, and not trying to work, the driver's nerves. So, the kit itself was a little bit more extravagant than this. And the next time we take a long trip, I will, you know, of course, show you guys how I set those up. But because this is not that big of a trip, I mean, it's a pretty big trip, but it's only 5 hours from us. So it's not like we're spending that much time in the car. You know what I mean? So in Liam's kit, we have the same, except for I have huge chunky crayons in his, and of course he's got dry erase markers as well. And then in Jack's I'll probably throw a pencil in there. And then he's just got these 3 play packs that I just kind of been picking up. He's got the same activity pack as Jack does. His coloring book is Jake, and he of course has his drawing board. And in his, we have the Connect 4, which I think I'm going to switch out with Jack's. Not that it matters because they'll be playing them together. But, and then again, here is the other magnetic game that I got. It is what they call Snakes and Ladders, but we all know it. Or if you grew up in the same time frame I did, that is Chutes and Ladders. And it is the same where it's got the magnetic pieces to it, and so I just left it. I was really excited about these packs because they were zippered. And see, this is the first one that I started taking apart, and I didn't realize it was zippered until I had tore this piece right here, but that's okay. But I was really excited that they zip lock, because now, I mean, I really don't feel as though we'll lose the pieces, but we probably will. We usually do. We usually don't ever get back with everything that we started with. Oops, sorry guys. My bad. My bad. I got my little hanging Snakey Tripod now, so I'm not used to it being in the location where it's at. And I'm not sure I even like the tripod exactly, but we're going to give it a shot, needless to say, and see if we can get it. Also, these dry erase boards are pretty sturdy, so they could probably use that as a desktop, and they could also use this as a desktop in the car. When we went to Alabama, I had cookie trays that I had gotten at the dollar store, and I made all of their games and stuff magnetic in the hopes that we would not lose the pieces, but ultimately it didn't. I mean, they had fun and they didn't lose the pieces, but after they, you know, Liam was a lot younger, so he would just, and I got these 2 little trains for Liam. Liam he was a lot younger, so he would just throw the stuff in the floor, you know. And then I didn't get to find all the pieces. Never did find all the pieces, and then we got a new vehicle, so, yeah. They were gone with the wind. So there are the kids' 2 little travel activity packs. Like I said, the teenager just gets some crossword puzzles, and he likes crossword puzzles, but he probably won't even open those this year. But I put him in there anyway. He's got a package of pens in there, and then he will get a bag full of like snacks and stuff inside of his travel bag. Of course, his tablet will go in there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I put those together. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to see more of these types of things, of course, we don't travel that often, but when we do travel, I try to at least show you guys my ideas in the way I go about packaging things and getting everything ready, because I do have 5 people in my family, and I don't like too much chaos. I like things to be simple. So this gives us an opportunity to put everything in one location, put it into their travel bags. They each have one of these camouflaged little satchel packs that I had gotten. They're all 3 camouflaged. They have their names on it, and they each have their own, and they cinch you up. And in the car, it sits next to their chairs in there, and their stuff is in their bag, so they know that whatever's in their bag that they can play with, and whatever's in somebody else's bag is somebody else's. So it just kind of keeps us slightly organized, even though there's 5 of us. It's not ever going to be completely organized, but this just gives us the opportunity to kind of stay somewhat organized, and a little bit less headaches as we're traveling down the road. Alright guys, that about does it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!